Going on YouTube? It's been a while. I haven't made a video in a pretty much a while. Sometimes it's hard for me to find inspiration, because it's kind of, a lot of stuff going on, and I really don't want to participate in a clown show. Um, but as usual, I'm gonna bring up my fragrance of the day, which is Journeyman, and we're gonna get into some of the things I wanted to talk about. Now, as I've done videos in the past, I talk about fear and its governance over your life and how people use entities to actually place fear in you. Your fear is actually what holds you back from success. So you have corporations, you have the illusion of government, you have all of these things, and these so-called oligarchs or entities that rule you always want you to believe you need them. Now, if you're a person who has to convince people that they need you, the issue is not with them, it's with you. Now, we have to understand on the other side of fear, there is success. So even if you fail, you get success with the knowledge of your failure or what happened to you. And this is what people are afraid of. A lot of times people get into things like jobs, and I know I did a video about wage slavery, telling you how people control, not only do they control your location, they control your income, they control how you eat, they control what you drive, how you live by using wages. So I did the video wage slavery. I took it down. I might renovate it, put it back up again. There's some people who want my old videos, and the vibe is coming soon, but right now I just can't, I'm not inspired to make that type of videos because I think the world needs this more now. I had a lot of good videos, had a lot of good time and a lot of traveling and, kind of like talking about things that were on my mind, which was beautiful. But I want to talk about things, like some of the people I assist or I talk to or who follow me on Instagram, they want remedy within, mortgages, cars, businesses, repossessions, child support, criminal court cases, civil court cases, and credit. And I want you to understand one thing about fear. Okay, until you lose that fear shit, you're going to consistently have problems, and you're going to consistently look for external validation or external gratification or external people to solve your problems. But the main thing that is consistent, the consistency is you. The variable are your problems. So you have to understand that. If you don't understand that, then you will consistently look for someone to solve your problems. If you think about America today, right? A majority of people are depressed, they're sick, they're angry, they feel like they don't have a purpose in life, and you have to ask yourself why. Well, you can spend spend years going to college, learning in a system that is built to be oppressive towards your intellect. Even going through school, you have to ask somebody to take a piss when you're a kid. You have to ask somebody, can I go to the bathroom? Can I get a bathroom pass? Through that, it comes the conditioning of making you ask someone from doing something that is nothing more than a bodily function. So you're being programmed into being acquiescent and submissive. So things like college, 9-to-5 jobs, even owning a business. So people act like owning a business is so liberating, and it really isn't, because you're in adherence to your customers. So we all have some point of service regardless of what you do. But there's a difference between having a business or having business or having multiple businesses or kind of controlling your destiny, opposed to having your destiny controlled by just owning a business. So some people don't understand this secret, and they don't understand how important it is to master and hone in and to understand who you are and what you want out of this experience called life. So it's very important that you find yourself. So what colleges do is they put you around a bunch of people. They try to put you in a group think situation. And just like any school situation, the nail that sticks out get hammered. But you have to be the nail that sticks out. It's enough conformists in society But there's not enough people who are willing to break the boundaries of society and create what's new. And that's what we all have it within us. So if you sit back and think about how anything starts, it all starts with an idea. So I want people to start using their mind and becoming one with themselves and becoming, able to convey their ideas and bring them into reality. So most people are afraid, if I quit my job, I might be homeless. If I do this, if I try to get my house free and clear, I might fail and the lawyers may take my house. You have to understand one thing in life, that some things happen for a reason. Maybe you get fired from a job. Maybe you lose your job. Maybe you lose your business. And maybe you're on the verge of losing your business and building the next Amazon. You don't know that. So don't always be willing to hold on to things just because you think that's how life should go. Sometimes if the bank forecloses on your house, it may be because you might be on your verge of getting a bigger house. You see what I'm saying? So yes, it's important to learn debt discharge, but it's more important to learn who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you'll understand where you stand in the grand scheme of things. But just because something is taken from you doesn't mean that there's not something better on the other side for you. So just because you lose your job, your business, you lose everything, your bank accounts, all the doors seem like they're closing up on you. Maybe they're closing up on you because there is a bigger door ready to open. I know this sounds like bullshit, motivational speaker shit, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? We hold on to living in a 1-room shack or 2-bedroom shack or 3-bedroom shack when a mansion is probably on the other side of the door. So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to lose, as I always say, because the next victory comes out of that loss. As long as you can reflect and you can understand what you did wrong, correct it, and then change for the future, you have a better chance of success. So I don't want to hold y'all too much. But I wanted to thank everybody who